So I'm bored and I want to record my painting process and I'm going to force everyone to watch. So I've already started it, but I'm going to continue now. Just making sure I'm on the right layer. I'm not good at painting leather, so well, I don't know. We'll just kind of we'll just kind of go for it. Like paint all this, maybe all that, all that. I don't really know what to talk about. I just kind of want to talk, but I have nothing to talk about. um, hmm. So I guess I'll talk about what I'm working on. I feel like that would make sense. I'm working on a collab for me and a friend of mine who is also an artist. Oops. He did the sketch and I'm doing the painting. So that's what I am working on. I've been working on a new painting process, which is what I'm doing now. And it's honestly been going really well, which I really like. Um, if you compare this piece to the first one that I made, which you will see when you'll see when he uploads it. The first one will probably be a bit more pixelated than this one. That's because the canvas size is a lot smaller. This might be too loud. That's because the canvas size is a lot smaller. It's a lot more pixelated. This one is about 4,000 by 3,000 now, so it's not so pixelated. It looks a lot smoother. I don't really know what to do about it. It's probably just blend it. Just be a bit more precise. I don't know. I'm so bad at coming up with something to talk about. I'm also really bad at painting leather, but I will try my best. Let's blend all this out. It doesn't look too bad. Let's see. It doesn't look too bad. Blend it out over there. Over here. So, I don't know. I've been messing around with AI a bit. Not the art generation kind, just like the text-based kind, like character AI art and stuff like that. It's not too crazy, honestly. I don't really know how to feel about the AI art stuff. I can't say that. I don't really know how to feel about that because, like, I don't like it, obviously. but also, like, I feel like as a concept, it's nice. It's nice to have a tool that can generate your thoughts, and then you could put that into practice, but of course, people are uploading the generated piece as if it's the final product, and it looks like shit. So people, I don't know, it's working for them, so I guess that's good. I don't know. I find it kind of cheap though, to just kind of put in a prompt and getting that image and then posting it. I also don't like that it's stolen art most of the time. I hear they're coming up with I don't know, AI that, I guess they're using like their own art to make AI generated, I don't know. I think I messed that up, to be honest. They're using their own art to make AI to generate art, which is cool. But I have to ask, if you can just make your own art, why do you need AI? It just seems unnecessary, I guess. But I can't lie, I have been using AI for a tool, not for art, but for other stuff. And it's actually kind of helpful, so. I also let mine name itself, so if the whole Terminator thing happens, I'm sorry, that's my fault. You can hate me if you want, I guess. I didn't mean for us to get terminated. I just wanted my AI to have a name. Last night, we had to take shelter because there was a tornado warning. We were fine. But, yeah, it was pretty intense. A little bit spooky, a little bit scary. But we were fine. My cat was fine, so that's all that matters. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Okay. I think I should go on to... I'm having the light come from, like... hang on. I'm having the light come from, like, here. Why is this not working? So, would she block that? I feel like she blocked that. One second. Okay. Sitting on the bed. Everything hurts. I feel like she'd block it, so let's see. I really like this searching. That makes sense, right? Maybe not. I don't know, I'm just kind of going for it, to be honest. I really don't know. I feel like, I'm not gonna lie, this is just, if you're an artist and you're asking yourself, like, how the hell do I do this? Like, how do I paint leather? The best thing to do is, well, I mean, first look up references and stuff. That's the best thing to do. But if you're like me, just kind of go into it. Because if you don't, you're going to sit there and worry and wonder what the hell you're doing. But I find that if I just kind of get into it, I can like figure, I don't know, it's like I get into it, I make a piece of something, whether it's like leather or something, I draw it out, and then from there I figure out where the mistakes and stuff are by looking at like other people's art and stuff. It's kind of what's been helping me these past few years that I've been doing this. How long have I been doing this? I was like 11 in middle school, and I'm 20 now. It's like, I think 7, 8, maybe 9 years. I'm really not paying attention, honestly. I'm really not trying. I hope this recorder's getting my voice, because to be honest, I just downloaded it. I did a few tests and it seemed to be working, but I don't know, maybe in the future I'll have to like invest in a microphone or something if this is what I plan to be doing. Looks pretty good. Okay, yeah. I say we going with one more value. Let's see. Do this. Okay. I usually like to take a couple dark values, like the first main dark value and then this dark value, like this main dark value and now this dark value, just to kind of like get those hard edges. If I can get a straight line. Oh shit, I'm doing something wrong. Okay, hang on, there we go. I'm just trying to do this and I'm not doing it. There we go. That looks fine. Let's see. But yeah, this is the collab between me and Archie. I think he's doing some with other artists as well. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest, but I think that's what's going on. And well, I don't know if he's still gonna post it to TikTok, because I think by the time we're done, TikTok might be banned, which really sucks. This was gonna be really cool. I hope it gets done before that happens. I hope people can enjoy it before then. I need to... Shit. I like to use the blur tool to make wrinkles like this. I don't know, I feel like it really works, honestly. And then you could just kind of like... Let me lower that. See, look how cute that looks. It actually looks like little wrinkles. Let's see. I've been watching Adventure Time again, which is really nice. Oh, I should also say that because I am doing this collab and working on this, all of my other projects have gone to the back burner again. I'm sorry. I'm so bad at this. Time management is not my strong suit. Especially when I have like work and stuff. It's really difficult for me, but you know, I live on, I guess. I don't know. I feel like maybe over here we can do like something like this. To keep depth, I don't like to go all the way, or if I do, like this, let me show you. I can just like, oops, that's too much. blend this out so that it's in with that, and then you could just erase the edges, which I need to do on the other layer as well, I believe. That's probably why it's not doing it so well. Here. Okay, there we go. It just it just kind of adds depth to your art when you do it like that. It's like when you're painting skin, which if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see that my latest piece, I kind of show it how, like, in this, when you paint skin and there's light here and there's light hitting here, you should shade it with blue using a, like, what's it called? Airbrush. You should use an airbrush using like a blue color and having it go along the skin, and it just adds some depth, and it's really nice, and it makes your art look really nice. So that's what I will apply to this piece as well. I'm gonna keep that there. I don't really know what else to do. I feel like it should probably be blurred a little bit. I feel like I might be speaking a little bit too soft-spoken. I'm really not sure. Honestly, this video is more of a test than anything. Test for me to get better at fucking talking, because I'm terrible at it. Unless I'm at work and I got that script in my mind, I can't freaking hold a conversation to save my life. That looks so nice. I think it's ready for highlights. So let's see. I want like a lime green light to be hitting them. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the hue, I think that's what it is. Let's see. Grab like this color, bring it over. Yeah, it looks nice. It's not clipped though, I don't know why. So when I do this, I have to make sure it's on clipping. And let's see. You know, just filling everywhere that the light hits. Which is really nice. This painting process, honestly, is like... I'm so bad at words, I'm sorry. This painting process is really relaxing. Relaxing. So, it's really nice. Fill this in. I really want to do more with this channel. I want to get more artists involved. I have a coworker who does music, and I want to commission him for like background music and stuff, because he's really cool. And I think people should throw more money at him. You know? Like, honestly, if you see an artist that's really cool, that you really like, the best thing to do the best thing to do is to support them. And that's not always when money, because I get it, money's, especially nowadays, is like really, really tight. So you don't have to do it through money. I do it in multiple ways. So what I do is, sometimes I'll just kind of post their art on my story and promote them that way. Which, I mean, I don't have a huge following, so it's not like it does a lot, but I like the thought that it's like people are getting some eyes on their work. I feel like it's a nice thought. Other ways to support, just leaving nice comments and stuff. Really. But yeah, if you can commission an artist, I feel like that's probably the best way to support them. If you want to. You never have to. It's always if you want to. If someone tells you you have to, honestly, they're probably not the best person. That's just my opinion, though. Let's see. Oops, I went too far. How's this looking? Pretty good. Do I want to keep it this color? Or do I want to... There's add, light color, overlay, soft light, hard light, vivid light. I think I might just keep it this color, so we'll keep it on normal. Oops, I don't know what happened. Okay. I'm still getting used to Procreate. I've been using Ibis since 2020, and I love Ibis so much. This is just a bit more intuitive. But like, if you can't afford an art program, but you really want to do digital art, I highly recommend Ibis. It is really good. And then not only that, but the subscription service is like really cheap. Which again, no like pressure to buy anything. If you can't afford it, that is completely fine. That's totally valid. Because I've been there, I understand. But yeah. If that's something you really, really want to do, which it was at the time, which it still is, obviously. I'm still doing it. But I highly recommend Ibis. It's great for starters. It'll really help you get the hang of digital art, because going from traditional to digital honestly can be pretty overwhelming. And your first digital piece is probably not going to be that good. It's probably going to have a lot of errors, noticeable errors. Like, it'll look like if you've been doing art for a long time, at least for like a few years, your art will probably look like your beginner art. Which is okay. I mean, you're doing something new, so of course. But just a heads up, don't get discouraged, just keep going. Because that's just, to me, I guess that's just how it's supposed to look. Your first one's not going to be your best one. It's your first one. I mean, come on. You expect to make a masterpiece. I really wish I still had my old art, honestly. I know where I can find some of my old art, but that means having to trudge up freaking internet places that, like, I don't want to go back to Amino just to find old art. Maybe in like a future video or something, but right now, no, I can't. Oh, it's too cringy. Especially because I was posting emo Amino. Which is like even worse. I tried posting to the art Amino, but I don't know, I feel like the community in the emo Amino is a bit more tight-knit. I don't know about now. I haven't been there since a while. But it was really nice to be. At least for me. Little 16-year-old me with no friends. I hope I feel like that looks really good. But it's too, like, flat here. Oh, hold on a second. The Apple Pen is a little funny to me, because it's like, I like that you turn it on by tapping it, but if like any part of you taps it, it'll just turn off. But I can literally just like tap it on any part of me just to turn it back on, so I'll just like tap it on like my like chest or something. because I feel like it's just faster than using my fucking hand. Ooh, this is looking so good. Oops. Just like... Oops. Just fill that in, just to erase it. That's what I'm about to do. So, that's too thick for me. What am I talking about? Nothing's ever too thick for me. I'm sorry, I'll shut up. Oops. Just kind of... Honestly, whenever I'm painting, you're gonna hear a lot of little oops. Because I'm always messing something up. But, you know, mess ups are how you learn and grow. So it's not really a big deal. But you will also hear me say honestly a lot, and that might become a big deal because honestly, it's getting pretty annoying. I'm getting annoyed with myself. Oops. Let's just... So, does anyone else get... Oops. Oh, shit. Does anyone else get really annoyed with YouTube's whole recommendation thing? Because it's like, for a minute, it'll recommend me whatever, like, it'll recommend me things that actually interest me. And it'll be really nice. But then, I will screw up and I'll watch, like, some, I don't know, some, like, just one video from a drama channel. And then all of my recommendations will get flooded with different drama videos from different drama channels constantly, and it'll drown out all of the videos that I'd actually want to watch. I don't know. I wonder if it's because they just kind of like, they bring in more views for YouTube, which I see, you know, it's drama, it's especially like the whole JoJo Siwa. Maybe that's what we could talk about in a second. JoJo Siwa. Oh, I love the JoJo Siwa drama. That is so funny to me. But, anyways, what I was saying. Before I get distracted, because that will happen. I already forgot what I was saying. Oh my god. Yeah, it'll drown out everything that I would actually watch with these freaking drama videos that I don't care about. And they're all, like, exactly 10 minutes long, and some of them are well made, but then some of them just seem like blatant cash grabs. Like they're only making it because they know that the algorithm favors it, which is fine. I mean, get your bag. I'm not hating, except for maybe a little bit, but I don't know. It's just really annoying that it drowns out everything else that I have to then meticulously recure it, I think? I don't know. I just have to rebuild it all back up, and it takes forever. And then I always end up screwing it up again, because there will be some new weird drama that actually piques my interest, like the whole like the whole JoJo Siwa thing. And then it's like a endless cycle that won't end. It's horrible. I'm stuck. Help me. Save me. Get me out. But yeah, but this whole JoJo Siwa thing that's going on is so funny. Like the whole, my dream guest on my podcast. I can't. And then she said it's her ex. Like, I don't want to be near any of my exes, let alone put them on like a platform like a podcast. Like, no. why would I give that to them? Why would you, Jojo? Have you learned nothing? Not to mention, like, abusing disabled children. Come on, girl. You're 20. We are the same age. She is just like a couple months older than me. And she has already abused more disabled children than I have. Like, what? I have not, by the way, I have not abused any disabled children. I'm going to shut up now. I'm sorry. It's just funny to me because I don't know. I understand. I completely get the whole. She's a child star. She was raised quite differently. You know, she's probably gone through some. Not probably. She has, and it was recorded for live TV. It was her abuse and all the other children's abuse was recorded for like adult entertainment, but like not in a weird way, but like, you know, just adults come home from like work or something, like tired, and the first thing they watch is Dance Moms. The first thing they watch is a lady scream at children. Like, how is that? How is anyone screaming at anyone like relaxing? I realize how I might be a hypocrite saying that because I literally like listen to screamo to relax. Maybe I should shut up. Oh, I think I realized. Oops. Not quite sure what I'm doing, to be honest. I'm trying to make it match that, but I'm not quite sure how. Like, these need to be bigger. I don't know. Maybe I should just leave it alone. I feel like I'm gonna make it worse. That looks pretty cool. Let's see, let's turn off the sketch layer. That looks really nice, right? I think so. Like if leather was facing the light. Maybe I should bring up a reference. Can I pause this recording here? I don't think I can. Well, whatever. I'm not gonna worry about it too much. If there's mistakes, I'll fix it. Probably after the video or something. I probably won't be able to record all of this, you know? Just most of it. Because it's gonna take too long. This video will become way too long. It's literally just me rambling, honestly. Let's see. What have I not talked about yet? The Sims 4. So, I recently got a few packs for it. And if you're my friends listening to this, you're probably screaming at me because I'm supposed to be saving. And I have been. In fact, I've been budgeting, which is really good. I actually enjoy budgeting. It's really not that bad. If anything, it makes life easier than you'd think it would. Because, like, I don't know. I don't have many bills right now and stuff to pay. Right now it's kind of just like the phone bill and stuff. And like gas money. So it's a lot easier to budget for me. And so I get to put like I whenever my paycheck comes in, I get paid every week. I put 20 in my checking so that I can spend that on whatever the hell I want. And then I put the rest of it in my savings. And I don't get paid much. Wow, hang on. I don't get paid much, okay? I don't do anything great, like, work-wise. I'm a server, and I also do, like, support stuff. It's pretty easy, but, I get paid weekly, but also daily, if that makes sense. Like, I get paid, they give us the tip out every day, and then I get paid through my card every week, which is really, really nice. That's a system I very much enjoy, because I feel like saving doesn't feel impossible, like it did when I worked at fucking McDonald's, because that shit was whack. Oh my god. Maybe I could tell a few stories from there. But, first, let's talk about what I'm already talking about. What was I talking about? Oh, shit. Oh my god, this is going to be the whole video. Just me forgetting what I was saying. Oh, budgeting. So I put 20 in my checking, and then I put the rest in savings. And if I spend that 20, then that's my fault. I have to wait till I get paid again to get that 20 back. But I can also save that 20, and then whenever I get paid again, I could put $20 more in my checking, and then put the rest of that in my saving. You know, just kind of like, it becomes two different savings, I guess, kind of, if that makes sense. Because I'm using my checking as a savings when I'm saving money through that, because I don't, maybe a game is like too expensive or something, right? And then and then I use my savings. But I also want to get my credit involved and start saving through that, because finding I don't know much about apartments. I've never bought my own apartment before, but me and my boyfriend have lived in our own place before, so I have experience through that. I feel like that's the wrong color. Oops. Wait, okay, I could just erase that. Nice. But I want to get my checking account involved. Not my checking, my credit account involved. Let's start saving through that too, so that whenever bills and stuff come up, I could pay through my credit card. And when you do that, it raises your credit, which is really, really, like, useful. That is incredibly important. Credit is super important. Like, debt is really important. Going into debt is like, I don't know how to explain it, because I'm not like a major in this or anything. This is just from what I've learned, you know, living in the adult world. But debt is important, because when you pay it off, it raises your credit, which is how you get apartments and stuff. Apartments and cars and stuff, because if you have bad credit, they're not gonna want to sell to you. That's just how it is. Maybe I could blur these. I like blurring these out, would make it look a little bit more natural. That looks so good. I don't know. And if you are watching it this far, you should leave a comment on how this video is. Give me some feedback, and I will try my best to improve, because this is something I want to do. I really enjoy this. I enjoy it better than talking to customers and carrying pizzas, honestly, because, like, it's fine. It's easy. It's really, really easy. But we suspect that I might have just an itsy bitsy case of autism. So that just kind of makes life a little bit harder for me. I struggle a little bit more. Especially when we also think I might have it along with, like, ADHD, which I feel like the ADHD is way more prevalent, honestly. If that's not already obvious. But yeah. That's looking so good. Hang on, let me send a picture to Archie and see if he approves, because this is looking really good. This is so nice. I love this. I'm really, really enjoying this painting process. I've watched a lot of videos on how to paint like this. I'm trying to think of the one that really like pushed me into painting like this. I can't remember the exact video. 1 second. Okay. Man, I need a program where I can like edit these moments out. But anyways, what was I saying? Oh, I can't remember the exact video that kind of pushed me to paint like this, but I do know some artists who paint similarly to this. Like Mark Brunette, I believe he was the head artist for Blizzard, which made games like Apex and stuff. I used to play that game, but I was really bad at it, so I don't even have it downloaded anymore. Why would I? I was really bad at it. Anyways, I believe he was the head artist for Blizzard, and he does this series on YouTube called Art School, and it's really, really nice because he goes into detail about like mistakes that people do and stuff. But one thing I will note that a TikToker has been like they've been blowing up a little bit for with their painting style is most people who are who are posting about art will tell you that, you know, they will go all in on like color theory and colors and stuff like that. But one thing that helped me was a TikToker on TikTok who emphasized the values more than the colors, which is so much more helpful. Because when you take out the colors here, let me see if I could do it from here. I'm pretty sure I can. Canvas. Where is it at? I'm trying to find the grayscale. I feel like, oops, no. Oh, no, it's here. Yeah. Turn on the gradient map. And ignore these ones that I have down here. See, but I can go back, but, it'll, like, turn all the brighter colors white, and then the darker colors, you know, into, like, blacks and grays. And if you focus on painting in grayscale, and, like, focusing on values rather than color theory, then I feel like your art is going to have a lot more depth to it, and it's not going to be just like a mess. You know what I mean? I'm mostly talking about like beginner artists, or not beginner artists, but people who have been wanting to find like ways to improve their painting process. Focus more on values rather than color theory, because color theory can help. It really can. But if you don't have like a good base, then your art's just probably gonna come out looking a little weird. Maybe even like flat if you don't really know what you're doing. But yeah, let me just go back. Yeah. How long is this? Can I see how long this is? I'm still so new to this, and my tablet's gonna die. I think that's pretty good. So what I like to do is when I'm done with something, I will combine all these, then I'll go on a new layer, and I will start working on something else, which here, I will start working on the belt. So let's... Why is this not moving anymore? There we go. So let's start by blocking this in, going around the hand. Oops. As I was saying before, I've been wanting to get more artists involved. So I want to commission a coworker for his music, because he's like really cool. So I just kind of want to like support him a bit. But also, there's like artists that I support over on Instagram. And whenever I get my own place, I want to commission their art. Let's see. I feel like, yeah, I did. Like, there's this one artist that I talk to a lot. We are in a group chat that I made for artists. Like, if you couldn't tell, I'm very much like support the arts, support other artists. Like, that is something I really want to do. Anyways, there's this artist that I talk to a lot. Her name is Holly, and her Instagram is, I believe it's like Holly French art. It's really good because she has this one painting. She has one of a little piggy, and it's so fucking cute, and I need it so bad. I have to wait. But she also has this one that I really enjoy because, like, it's a two-headed calf, and that's so cute. And I love it so much, and I need it in my house, but I don't even have a house yet. So, but there's another one. I can't remember his name, but he's also an artist that I talk to a bit. And some quick warning, if you are Christian, this may be a little bit triggering because I am into tarot and stuff, like all the witchy stuff. I am into that, so if that's a little jarring, I'm sorry. But he does like tarot decks and stuff, and it is so cool. And I've thought about it, but I don't think I could commit to like 72 cards, or how. I don't think there's 72. I can't remember. I think it's 58. But I don't think I could commit that much time to it. I feel like I'd lose my mind before the 5th card. So it's really cool that he has like multiple decks that he's worked on, and they're cats in like a watercolored gothic style. I will have to share it, probably like on the screen or something when I do this video. I really didn't want to do much editing, but I have to show you these artists. So yeah, it's amazing. I need to get into watercolor because I used to have the pencils, but when I moved out, I really wasn't allowed to take much stuff with me. It was a bad situation, but I'm not gonna go into it because it's like traumatic. But I'm fine, so don't worry. But yeah, I had to leave them behind, and I never really used them. Cause like since like growing up and becoming more and more into art all the time, I've been wanting to like try out different mediums and stuff. Like, I want to get back into painting. I miss painting so much, but it's expensive. Really, really expensive. Oh my god. I cannot tell you how expensive it is. It's so egregious, honestly. I can't. I hate it. But yeah. What else? I can tell you some McDonald's stories. We could talk about that. So there's this one where let's see. Hang on. Whenever I do silver and I have like colored lighting, I don't like to do full silver or gray or whatever. I like to have like a little bit of that color in it. Maybe go about right there. So that it just looks a little bit more like the light is hitting it. You know what I mean? I just feel like it blends in with the piece a little bit more. It looks more natural to it than having silver on everything else that's like green. Maybe when I'm done with this piece, I can upload the fucking, what is it called? The time lapse. I can edit the time or share the time lapse, because I also do this thing where how I got this color was I have this down here for it because I had it there for the first piece, and it's honestly coming in handy now because the leather color is, oops, I forget that this is lowered. Like on just this. I take this and then I take green. So I just kind of go here and I erase that. And I go like this, and then I take this and I kind of blend it in, bring in some of that. Try to make sure your brush isn't too big or too small, because then it just kind of looks weird and it brings in that gray in the background and it's just not good. But I do this and then I bring in some of that black, blend it together. I think this is called unifying your palette. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, see? I get that base color. It doesn't look the same because it's all painted, but that's how I do it. I don't need this layer. So. And then I can raise this one up again so I can get these colors back. But that's how I do that. I can even do that. Yeah. It's really nice. It's easy too. I really like this program. I'm using Procreate. I've upgraded from Abyss to Procreate. It's really nice. It's really intuitive. I don't know. It's if you've been like trying out different free art programs, then you know, I'm sure you've come across the ones that are just like what's the word? They're more like coloring books for little kids, but with blank paper, I guess. They're not that great. I mean, other than Ibis. I love Ibis. Ibis is like amazing for what it is. Honestly, like, I think it's only like $3 every month. And you don't even have to do that. You can get all the brushes just from like watching ads. And you get them free, all the brushes for 18 hours, which is really, really nice. So I think it's all the premium. Maybe not the animation, but most of the premium products become free for 18 hours after you watch an ad. So it's not completely behind a paywall. You can still use them and stuff, just internet connection and all that. It's really nice. I miss this. I have it on my phone. I use it every now and then when I'm like bored. Fill this in. So how was your guys' day? I've just been chilling in bed. Been enjoying my last few days off, which is really nice. I've been doing like little projects and gaming and stuff, really enjoying life. That looks pretty good. I feel like maybe just
By the way, I guess I should have done this when I was promoting the other artist. You should follow Archie. Let me see what his... Oh shit. Let me see what his art account is. Okay, so it's... Go follow this account, because not only does he make pieces like these two, but like he does other things as well. He does like he's made edits of me covered in blood and stuff. It's amazing. Especially when I'm wearing my fucking Invader Zim hoodie. You know what? That makes me think of the like little frames hidden throughout the show of Invader Zim of Gur covered in blood. The fact that he drew or he edited like blood on me with it being me in a Gur freaking hoodie, that's amazing. He does also do NSFW, so if that's not your thing, you know, that's something to be aware about. But he doesn't do just NSFW. He does traditional, digital. He's done characters from like Dragon Ball Z and stuff. But yeah, you will see a naked lady from him. Just saying. Which I'm not complaining, I mean. This is looking so good. I'm so proud of this already. What should I do now? I think it's time to... I feel like I did this, like the belt color way too dark. I definitely did. I don't know, I kind of like it like this, honestly. Because I think... I feel like, again, her shadow might cover some of this. So, I'm going to... Perfect. Clipping mask. We'll take this. And... Let's see. We just kind of like block that off. And like... Oh no, I guess it doesn't matter. I can... Oops. What? Okay. Maybe I should go all the way around. Oops. Okay. Sorry, I'm like focused, so I'm really not talking much. I'm not really sure if I should keep it outlined like that, but we're gonna go for it. Okay. And I can just... I've been watching Adventure... I have been watching Adventure Time, but I've also been watching Ghost Adventures House Call. And it is like the funniest show alive. Maybe not alive, but it's really funny because Zach won't even get out of the van to do the investigations. He will make the people who I believe they hired him, but somehow somehow they hired a ghost investigator to investigate their home, but they're the ones doing the investigating. While he sits in the van and makes his friends suffer. And not only that, but they will blame anything on a demon. And like there's like the little gadgets that they use and stuff, and they're not like, I mean, they're not scientifically like accurate or anything, you know, it's all speculation. I just think they're fun to watch. You know, but like they're not using those, you can't really like disprove anything. But I feel like when someone's getting upset about their $3,000 camera being broken, and then you go, I think this is just a demon wanting us to be mad at each other. That's when I'm like, wait a minute. I don't think that's a demon, because I would be upset. If someone broke my $3,000, like, even if they didn't, even if it was a demon that broke my $3,000 camera, I'm going to be upset. Like, fuck you, fuck that demon. You broke my camera. I just feel like that's really funny to me. Especially when Zach doesn't even get out of the van. At least not in the second episode. I haven't watched further than that, but it's so good. It's so bad, but it's so good. But I used to watch Ghost Adventures so seriously. I used to watch like Colby Brock and them so serious. But I mean, I was like a teenager, you know. Now I understand that it's all fake and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I believe in tarot and stuff. I believe some things are real. But I also am a huge speculator. I like to speculate things. Even the things I enjoy. It's okay to be critical of the things you love. That's what makes them good. That's why you be critical of other artists and everything. You could be critical of me, honestly. As long as you keep it constructive, because if it's just hateful... The thing about me is I do delete hate comments. I really do. And not because I can't handle it. It's just, if it's not constructive, it doesn't need to be there. If it's not saying, like, I don't know, if it's not giving me something that I can actually take from and incorporate into my life and actually improve my life, I'm just, you know, I don't know. I feel like it makes sense to delete hate comments. Like, people say you shouldn't, and I don't really understand why, because maybe, I'm gonna say trigger warning here, if you can't hit, if like topics of self-harm like bother you and stuff, you know, which is a little trigger warning. But if you do deal with that and you get like hate comments and stuff, that's going to make it worse, honestly. I can't remember what it's called, but there's this like self-harm where you look at those hate comments over and over again, and you end up hurting yourself even more through that. And it's honestly like fascinating in a way, because it's like you're not trying to, it's just happening, you know. Unlike other forms of SH where it's more deliberate, this isn't very deliberate, honestly. You could be doing it and not even realize you're doing it. And that's why I delete hate comments, because that's what I was going through. And it was the worst, because there were good comments telling me my art was good and stuff. And I was focusing on the bad ones that were telling me that it just, you know, it just wasn't good. Or that my video sucked and I needed to be off the planet, you know? Over a video. And just things like that. You just gotta put yourself first. You know what works for you and what doesn't. And if you don't, you may need to do like some like reflecting and stuff, and that's okay. Yeah. That's just kind of my perspective on it. So yeah, I do delete hate comments. Now, if it's constructive, actual criticism, I don't delete that. Even if it's like quote unquote against my art. If it's truly being critical, then I'm going to accept that. And I will try to incorporate into my art. And if I don't like it, then I don't like it. Like, if I don't like what the process they're telling me and it just doesn't work for me, then I would stop trying to incorporate into my art. But if it does end up working for me, then boom, my art's improved and everyone's happy. So, it's really not that big of a deal, really. I don't know, I just feel like some people take things like this just too serious. You know, like it's your comment section. Do with it as you please. Who fucking cares? I don't. I'm literally talking to a screen right now. I don't give a shit. Let's see. I feel like I should erase over here. Ooh. You can already see the depth happening. That is so hot. Oh yeah. See, that's what I like. Maybe Curtis a little more. Ooh, look at that. Beautiful. I feel like it's missing something though. I feel like I did this too far. Let's see. Maybe, actually, okay. I think I did it far enough over here, and I need to, oh, there we go. And then just like bring this up over here. Ooh, look at that. God, I love this switch. Sometimes I get too into it, it's too good. Just look at that. Oh my god. Maybe just... Oh, oops. Oh, it's so good. There we go. Just over here now. Look at that. Oh, God, it's so good. Maybe just like do a little bit of blending. You don't want to blend too much though, because then it will make your work look muddy. Try to keep them hard edges. That's what I've noticed with my work. When you have those hard, oh my god. When you have those hard edges, it creates that depth and stuff, but when you blend it out too much, it will just make it look way too blurry and muddy. It'll muddle up your pieces, your paintings. And even especially when you have a smaller canvas, because that one was really small. It was like something by 900 and this one's 4000 by 3000 pixels. The pixels just, they were too close and everything, you know. When you're blending it too much, it just ends up looking really muddy and not pretty. It doesn't look clear and clean like this, which I feel like I need to add some white highlights, is what I feel like. Yeah, let's do that. That is stuck in my head. It will not leave. I'm getting pissed off. It's a good song. I like that song. Just, there's something about 80s music that, like, it's catchy, but it gets really annoying to me, and I hate it. But I also really like it because I really like that song. It gives me the same vibes as like that Barbie song, you know. But it just gets really annoying really quickly for me. Maybe I'm not the only one. Maybe someone out there shares the same opinion as me. I don't know. I just feel like I need to make it thicker. To be honest, I have a few ideas of what I want to. Oh my goodness. I have a few ideas of what I want to do with this channel. I also feel like the ideas are so different from each other. But I think it might work because I have like, I want to do things the way that like, Jaden Animation does things, or at least when she first started, you know, with these story times and stuff. I want to do things like that. I also want to do things like, the I Has Cupquake and like Markiplier animated videos. I want to do stuff like that. I also want to do like comics and animation and art shows and stuff like that. I'm not sure how I'd be able to incorporate that into YouTube, but I'm sure I could find a way. As I always do, you know. As we always do, we always find a way. That's why I really don't. Okay, I shouldn't say that. Oh no! Okay, I should end this soon. But I really try not to stress out too much about things, especially if like things are going crazy. Because, well, one, it's not diagnosed, but I feel like it's pretty easy to tell if you have anxiety when you're freaking out over everything, you know? Everything makes you freeze. That, you know, I don't think a normal person, well, not, I shouldn't say that. I don't think someone without anxiety would feel that way. You know? But I'm not a therapist, so I really can't say. That is looking so much better. Yes. What else? What was I saying? Oh no, I forgot what I was saying. Well, I guess we're moving on because I don't remember what I was saying. Oh no! Okay. Here's what I have so far. Leave me your thoughts in the comments. Make sure they're constructive or else it will get deleted. Yeah. I don't know how to end this. Bye.